Hi, welcome to our weekly readings for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. In the end, is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for the wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, diving under the wave, ignoring the wave? You get the gist. I also want to suggest, if you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. See if some further depth or clarity or some more personal symbols come up for this reading for you. All right, let's begin. I'll see you in a moment. Taurus, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016. I'm going to start with the Sacred Rose Tarot and pull a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Taurus for September 2nd through September 8th, 2016 for the highest, greatest good of all. One card for focus and clarity into our week. The Three of Swords. Oh, Taurus, that's a hard card. That's like, I don't like when cards like this come up. I would like all my videos to be uplifting and happy, but that's not reality. It's just not. And I feel like this is a hard one because there's less control on how you process your emotions. You know, there is control, there is choice, but there's always time involved. And there's usually other factors involved that didn't involve you or really involve you. And, you know, now it's come back. It's sometimes jealousy. It's sometimes, you know, somebody having an affair. It's sometimes somebody cheating on something they love, but it brings you strength regardless. It brings you change regardless. It helps you see a situation in a different way regardless. It forces you to be creative, to get out of it, to see it a different way, to grow from it. And I think this is like one of the hardest things to grow from. How do you grow from a broken heart, you know? So, it's different for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, it's not heartache. It's just kind of like feeling stabbed by a friend, stabbed in the back. You know, you heard something like rumors. It's like you're going through the forest and you thought it was all clear, and you just totally ran into all the trees and the prickers, and it just slapped you in the face, and you didn't even see it there. You didn't turn your light on, you know? It's like your friend told you, yeah, go out back. It's clear. Just follow the path. And then you're coming back all bloody because you ran into the pricker bush. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a horrible situation, but you learned to maybe question your friend next time. Make sure you get proper directions. Perhaps your friend didn't mean to run you into the blackberry bush, into the pricker bush. They just didn't explain that it was through the other door, the front door, and you went out the back door by the barn, you know, so there was miscommunication. There was something not that didn't come together right, and something weird happened, and now emotions come about. So it doesn't always have to, I feel like I should go back to the cheating thing, because sometimes this can be like just emotionally attention, Taurus. Sometimes you can get stuck in something, stuck in your own problems, stuck in your own finding solutions of something going on in your world that you start to disconnect. I hear disconnect to your situation so it doesn't hurt so much. Maybe the person so it doesn't hurt so much. Relationship, job, or you start working, maybe you start working a lot, you disconnect. So if you're disconnecting from those around you, like your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend or your children or your parents, you know, somebody you care about, somebody there. It could be the neighbor you always hung out with, and now you're just not there. You know, we all need time alone too. So take time. If you're taking time to process something that happened, take time. Feel it though. Do what you have to do. Forgive yourself. Feel, forgive, learn, grow, and change. You know, change by, if it's a loss of a person or a relationship or, you know, something that I hear yearned for, then the next time you have it, make sure you're in it. Make sure you enjoy it and use the time alone to grow, to process what was good for you, what wasn't good for you, what was right for you, what you'll do next time. Don't go burying yourself in something else so completely that processing doesn't happen, so that when this next opportunity comes about, the same thing happens because you didn't allow that process time to figure out what's good for you. So the same lesson comes about again, and then you have the heartache. So, you know, if you have that vicious cycle, you go back, you just want to kind of close your heart up. You know, maybe somebody comes and opens it up a little bit, you close it off and opens it up and close it off. I mean, this could be just like fights within your family over and over, the same thing over and over. And you like bottle something away. So there's something being bottled. Oh, that's all right. Let's go to the romance angels, Taurus. I didn't expect to get 3 of Swords. It's asking you to be creative about this situation. Creative with how you see it, you know, how you change it, what you do about it. You have to do something different. And it's up to you. You can only control you, Taurus. So let's get another card for Taurus. Religious factors. So maybe it's religion and structure. And there's a difference in structure and religion and spirituality. I mean, it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. And I mean, if you're here watching this video, you could have any background at all and still be watching this video. You can still be spiritual and tap into spirit and understand that energies of love, of, you know, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, however that works for you. As long as it's your spiritual path and you're conscious of it and you're in the driver's seat and you're learning your lessons, it's cool. You know, everyone else is on a different path. Who knows what past lives we've had, what experiences we have, if we chose to be where we are now to learn these lessons. We're here for an experience. We're here to experience joy, but not every day is a big bundle of joy. If it was, we would never have fun with it. But when we have some shitty days, when we have that really good day, we're really grateful for it. We're like, thank goodness I'm here to experience this. I felt it on the other side, and that shit sucks. So maybe there's like tension between beliefs and you're becoming more open-minded. Just know that sometimes relationships fall out of our life when that vibration changes. If your vibration is getting brighter and bigger and somebody else is not ready for their vibration to get brighter and bigger and grow, you're going to make them feel weird or bad or like you're doing something different. And they might be judgmental towards that and what you're doing, whatever. And maybe they're not growing in the same, miles per hour or like kilometers per hour as you, the same speed. Like, it doesn't mean that they're not on the right path. They're on their path. So maybe your path is just really different from where you came from, and you're just learning what that is. So you're being more open-minded or learning about being more open-minded. Maybe you were with somebody very close-minded and now you're changing, and that's weird. You can't force somebody else to have a spiritual awakening. It doesn't work like that. You know, it just doesn't work like that. You know, it happens when it happens, as it should. And we learn each skill, each gift as it comes, so we understand how to use it properly, and what it means, where it's coming from. So let's get another card for, I'm gonna go to the Power Archangel Tarot for Taurus. Let's pull another card for the week and get more clarity. I just hear changes. It's okay to change. It's okay to change. So maybe that's you. Maybe that's somebody around you. I hear Virgo and Capricorn. Maybe earth signs. Maybe just earth signs are having big changes with goals, aspirations, how they saw something from the past to the future. That was the Queen of Raphael that jumped. So that's being psychic. That's tapping into those inner feelings, those urges. You know, it's somebody empathetic, kind, understanding, giving, caring, nurturing. Perhaps, I always look at this both ways. You know, if someone like that's really sensitive and touchy, then there's a possibility they're too touchy and too sensitive and take things too personal. So, but they still mean well. It's different for everybody. I feel like there's emotion overpouring with this lady. Like, she's mature. It could be somebody around you, Taurus. It's a water sign, or somebody like a water sign with these qualities. So it could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's telling you to follow your heart. A love of home and family and trustworthy psychic advice. But the most trustworthy psychic advice is the advice you get from Spirit. It's your own. It's your own hunches and signs and symbols that don't make any sense to anybody else. Perhaps this is somebody around you can talk to this week. Talk to about these things, you know, what you feel, what you hear, what you know. I feel like there's guidance here. She's reading a book. Maybe you're connecting, you know, in something deep, something special. I see like Triton. So maybe a tuning fork. Maybe you're tuning something. Maybe you're coming back in sync. Vibrations are tuning together. Even if you're on different levels, you can still be in tune, you know, and just agree to disagree. That's what makes you more open-minded and come up with new things. So I feel like there's a merging here and a protection here. And maybe coming back home. Maybe this is somebody in your family. So they're there, you know. Maybe somebody in your family doesn't agree with, you know, romantic situations for you, or you're stressed about family because of your husband or your wife and not getting enough lovey-dovey time, something like that. Maybe you can have like fun, like that sounds weird, like telepathic, like calls to your honey or something like that. You know, if this is something that's just, I feel like this could just be attention, you know? If you weren't there, they could just feel a little tension from someone else. It doesn't always mean it's somebody like running away from you. Nobody can take away what's already yours, Taurus. You know, love is unconditional. It's real. It's here. Freedom. You know, it's about freedom. You want somebody to come home to you. You want to come home where you're going. So allow that freedom. You know, if you never have it, allow it to come into your life. If it's different than that now, discuss it openly so that can change. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful week. I love you guys. Trust yourself. Bye.